Hello, Capricorn. I'm going to try to do some of these live for April 1st through the 15th. Welcome. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. This is for the Cappies. We're going to do an April 2018, 1st through the 15th, What You Feeling spread live. This is my first time going live, guys, so... So be patient with me. I love doing these readings, so I'm able to... Oh my, okay. Ooh, past life relationships. So I'm able to connect with the collective and hopefully provide a little more in-depth reading by going live so people can ask questions, and hopefully I can answer your questions as I'm going along. So I'm going to see how this goes, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. Woo! All right. So let's get it going. All right. This is for the Capricorns. What messages do we have for Capricorns for the month of April, for April 1st through the 15th? The What You Feeling spread. All right. Ooh, my. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So the first card we have is past life relationships. So this is what you have for the past for Capricorn. You have known each other before. And what we have for the present is flirting. And then we have quite a few cards for the near future. We have love yourself first. It's safe for you to love. Soulmate. And finances and careers. So I'm going to keep that in order. There's more cards than I was hoping to get, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it because I'm sure it means something. So, all right. So hopefully, Capricorns, you're doing well this month. I hope you enjoyed your previous readings and that you're able to enjoy this one as well. Oh my. Okay, so Capricorns for the past. So past life relationship, you have the Fool in reverse. So that's telling me that some of you were maybe making some foolish decisions, impetuous decisions where it's allowing you to maybe you were just jumping out there. You wasn't really totally thinking about the next steps you was going to make with this past love. But this is somebody from your past, in the past, obviously. So let's see what's going on here. Some of you were just jumping out there, wasn't really thinking, wasn't really in the right mindset. You just was kind of just going for it. I feel like this card wants to come out. Yeah. So it could be a Gemini in some of your cases that you just jumped out there and made some decisions. But this was definitely a love situation, maybe gone wrong or some issues with this love situation. So let's see what's going on here. So we have it's a past life love. Okay. All right. Let's see. So there was a full. Ooh. All right. Let's see what this was all about. Yes. So in the past, it definitely was a third-party situation, a heartbreak. Something that happened in the past that that made you feel like you were, hurt regarding this love relationship. What happened with Capricorns in this love relationship in the past? Ooh, okay. Okay, so some of you are just you having a hard time getting over this past love. And maybe this is somebody that was in authority. Maybe even a Taurus. Maybe someone got married in the past as well. But it's something that you're having a hard time getting over. Let's see. What is it? What happened to Cappies in the past? What's so hard for them to get over? It's obviously, there's too many cards. Some of you probably walked away from the situation. I'm feeling like yeah, I really feel like someone got married and it was hard for someone to get over. Yeah, it was illuminated. It came to fruition. Someone learned that someone got married and was hurt by it. It came to the light. Whatever was happening that caused this third party hurt. But it came to the light. So once it came to the light, you were hurt by it. Let's see. Ooh. All right. So many of you were in your head about it. I feel like you started potentially coming out of it when you got communication about it. It's as if you had a choice to make and you could not. Hello. Hi, everyone. Okay. How you doing? And so you had to make a choice and you had to figure out what choice you was going to make. So I believe some of you finally came out of it, but you were really hurt in the past regarding this. But when you learned, when you were illuminated by it, it started helping you make some decisions to move forward with your life. So let's see what's currently going on here with the Capricorns. So right now you have flirt. And this is the energy you have right now. How you doing, Ramona, Phyllis? Thank you for joining me. All right. So right now you're feeling like you can flirt right now. This is what I'm feeling. But you still have your guards up. You have your guards up due to the past. Oof. All right. Let's see what came out here. All right. Some of you are ready to work on your money situation. So you're a little lighthearted with it. I don't see you getting deep with anything. But some of you still haven't left. Some of you are not ready to leave yet. You haven't brought an end to the situation. So you're just working hard. You're really working hard on trying to move forward with something new. So I feel like some of you are flirting with a new person. Someone a little newer. Some of you are walking away from this old situation and some of you are walking into something new. But I feel like some of you are still holding on to this previous situation, but you just have your guards up. So you're just trying to be lighthearted with it. All right. Okay. Let me see the energies for Cappies right now. I'm pulling another deck really quick. Because I'm trying to see where your headspace is. What's Cappy for April 1st to the 15th? What? Ooh, okie dokie. I guess you got a lot going on. Hopefully I got them all. Okay, some of you are seeing the signs, but some of you... Okay, so you definitely have your guards up still. Some of you definitely have your guards up. But it's almost as if you're not quite sure who you are. You have to trust in yourself. You have to know that you're different and it's okay. So you're going to have to believe. So some of you are dealing with some, I would like to say self-esteem issues, just knowing that you're lovable and that it is okay for you to be who you are. So you're protecting yourself because what happened to you in the past has made you feel less than. But this is a cycle. This is a part of a learning cycle for you. So you're going to have to push forward past this. Okay? See the signs that are around you. God, spirit, your higher self will send you signs. Recognize that you're connected to everyone. This is not, it's not just about you. You have a connection with everyone around you. And the way in which you're thinking is going to have to change. You're going to have to shift your thinking in order to totally understand who you are and feel who you are. You're going to have to love who you are. That's the only way you can be self in love, walking in love. But until then, you're going to remain guarded. But this is a phase you're going through. You're going to have to come out of this. So let's see what else is going on. How can Cappies start to really love themselves through this? Wow. See the truth. You're going to have to see the truth. Yes. I know a lot of people are dealing with this. But you're going to have to really see the truth that what you've been fed is not necessarily true. What society even tells you is not necessarily true. And if you're trying to move forward towards this moving target, it's not necessarily true. You're going to have to find out deep within inside you that you are lovable, that you are beautiful, that you have more to offer. But you have to see the truth. Let's see, what is the truth that Cappies need to learn? What is the truth that Cappies need to learn? What is the... Ooh. Oh, Lord. You're going to have to be patient with yourself. And I knew this card was going to come out. Change your perception. It's going to be about changing your perception. Changing how you look at the game. This game it's no game. This life here is like a game, but it's no game. The game that you're playing here, you're losing if you're following the rules. The rules that's been set before you. The rules that people tell you you're supposed to follow. The rules that tell you that beauty is this. The rules that tell you that you're supposed to be married by this time. The rules that tell you if you don't have children, then the rules that tell you that if you don't have all this money, then you're going to have to change your perception. Most things that you learn, you're going to have to change it. Realize that we're all one. In order to find that one that you're looking for, you're going to have to follow some new set of rules. See the lesson in this. See the lesson. All of us are learning a lesson, okay? Realize the lesson that you have to learn in this. Because the answers are within you. It's within you. It's not outside of you. And if you're constantly looking outside of you for the answers, you're going to continue to lose. You're going to have to love unconditionally. A loving does not mean that you allow people to take advantage of you. Loving does not mean that you don't have boundaries. But loving unconditionally means loving yourself so much that you set boundaries. Loving yourself so much that you put yourself first. Loving yourself so much that you listen to a higher power, not man. Hear from the ancient ones. Right? So this is a time where you're going to have to heal. So you're going through a healing phase right now. So some of you are in relationships, coming out of a relationship. But that leads us right on to the near future, loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's everything that just came out in this other deck of cards. This is what we're working towards. And once you love yourself unconditionally, then it will be safe for you to love. But you will always have a hard time fully loving others. You'll always be scared loving others if you do not love yourself. You'll always be nervous loving others if you can't love yourself first. So it is time, soon, very soon, time for you to open your heart, to give and receive all the highest energy of all. And then that's when you will find your soulmate. So it seems like right now, and we were just talking about the finances a little earlier, you're really working on your finances, keeping this up. This is what's going to get you to where you need to be. Putting yourself first, working on your finances, loving yourself first. once you love yourself unconditionally, it is safe to love, because you won't really let anybody come at you wrong, you know. You will set those boundaries. You'll look at things from a different perspective. It won't be, oh, I need to be meek and mild and, you know, in order to get this. This does not come with meek and mild. This comes with challenges. Twin flames come with challenges. But concentrating on your money, concentrating on building yourself up, that's what's going to get you what you want. Because people respect those who respect themselves. It's a simple rule of thumb. Ooh. Yep. Work on that money. That's where I see you doing in the near future. Concentrating on yourself. Loving so much that you are more romantically attractive. Ooh, all right. So you have a choice to make. In order to make this wheel turn, this was in reverse. In order to get this wheel turn, in order to get the justice you're looking for, to get the appreciation you need, to get that 10 of cups you want, you're going to have to set boundaries. You're going to have to love yourself first. And you're going to have to work on your own situation. Work on your own stability. By working on yourself, it brings others. Okay, so now I'm going to find out what your significant other or mate is feeling right now. And then let's see if we can tie this all together. Thank you so much again for coming to the channel. I really appreciate you. I love your likes, subscribes, your comments. This again is my first time going live, so thank you so much for being patient with me. It's fun doing it in your house when you're by yourself. What did you say? Oh, I missed that. I missed that message. I'm sorry. It's easier doing it at home with spirit only, but with you here as well, I can communicate with you. So that brings a new twist to it. So I'm hearing, getting downloads while I'm with you, which I figured would happen. So okay. All right. So your partner is seeing reconciliation. This is what it was in the past. So, like I said, in the past, Cappies, you were in your head over some situations. It looked like I said, some of you jumped out there before, right? Yeah, that's what I said. It was a third party before. It was a third party situation before. That's what was going on with you guys before, right? So this was what was before, probably before you came on. There was a third party situation regarding this person from the past that you kind of jumped out there with, which left you feeling, you know, depressed, right? Yes. So you eventually made a choice to move on once you got some communication, once you found out the truth about that third party situation, right? And some of the people might have even gotten married, but it was something that it was hard for you to let go of. But once you got that communication, you were able to start moving forward, right? Some of you didn't get out of this situation. Some of you did. So during this process, I love you too. Thank you. During this process, they were feeling like they were going to be able to get back with you. You found out the truth and they still wanted to reconcile with you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They felt like you were going to return into their life. And they were looking for a reconciliation from you. So let's see what's going on in the current for Capricorn's mate. Okay. Just trying to, They feel like you're worth the wait. Divine timing is at work. And who was that I had this in the same exact position? It was another sign. I can't remember which one it was, but I swear these two might have been in exact same position. So if you're cross-watching, let me know if you remember that. But I think this is from last month. Okay. Okay, I'll work on telling you guys the signs as well. But right now, this is what they're feeling. They feel like you're worth to wait. Okay? How you doing? Hello. This is the Capricorn reading. All right. It's worth the wait, Capricorn. So that's what your mate was feeling. And then they felt like they needed to get some help. Hello, how you doing? Egypt. I love it. So then they felt like they needed to talk to their friends about you. So while you're feeling like they're your soulmate, thank you. Why? Hello, how you doing? Patsy and Soul Lovely. While you're loving yourself first, and it's safe for you to love, while you're trying to come into that space of loving again, they feel like they need to get some help with you. Okay? They're feeling like they needed to get some help in understanding what was going on. So let's see how your mate... Okay, so in the past, they were feeling reconciliation. So let me get my other deck. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. I really appreciate you. With my first live video. I love it. So while they were in the past looking for a reconciliation, and you found out the truth, they were looking to get back with you. And some of you, it was a Taurus. Some of you, Leo. Some of you, okay, so Gemini, okay? Okay, so they were trying to hold on to you. This is the Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles. This is when you're holding something closely to you and you don't want to let it go. So this is what they were trying to do. They did not want to let you go, Capricorn. They wanted to reconcile because they couldn't let you go. I feel like some of you have this pull with this person, a pull that's undeniable that you just can't let go. I don't see Pisces yet, but I'll see. Some of you have this pull, and I believe some of you weren't getting the full truth, of course, right? And then you have the Judgment. So, but they saw you in a good light. They saw you as, you know, this sweet, gentle thing. But I feel like some of you stopped working on the relationship, and that's what they were upset about. They wanted to get you back. You also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So some of you, I feel like your partner was coming out of a trapped situation. Some of them might have been working... I feel like might have been in a situation where they were, you know, maybe had a baby mother, baby father, something like that, to where they felt trapped in that situation. But they still wanted you. So whatever it was that caused this separation, thank you. Yeah. Whatever it was, they felt like they wanted you to work on that situation again. Maybe you stopped working towards them, but they wanted that Eight of Swords. Yeah, they were coming out of that situation. Let's see what else happened in the past with Cappy's mate. Ooh. All right. So some of you were dealing with someone who wasn't feeling appreciated wherever they were. And they had to make a choice. They made a choice. So they sent communication to you. They talked to you. And this is some fire signs as well. I see fire here as well. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So they sent you that message of passion. They wanted to be with you. They chose you. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I don't see Pisces here, but then again, this is a... Okay, maybe I need to give my disclosure, guys. This is a general reading. Some of it might resonate with you. Some of it may not. But as we go, you know, there are different stories here. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So, all right. So, yeah. So they sent that message of passion. So once they communicated with you, because both of you had that communication. You both had the communication going. So in the past, you guys started talking about it, and then they wanted to offer you that thing. Trying to do that thing. They were trying to offer you that thing. Okay? All right. So once the truth came out, they wanted you back, and they was trying to offer that and trying to get back with you. They had a choice to make because they weren't feeling appreciated where they were, and they wanted you to work on the situation. But they saw you as this beautiful thing. They didn't want to let you go. They did not want to let you go. Okay? So for current, worth the wait. Divine timing is at work. So I forget what sign it was, but another sign had it in the exact same place. It was worth the wait. Divine timing. I feel like everybody's pretty much in this divine timing state. Something just flipped over. They're coming out of this heartbreak. They're definitely coming out of this heartbreak. So whatever happened, they want you to come out of this heartbreak. They're waiting for you to not feel brokenhearted anymore, because it looks to me like somebody left their other partner or left whoever they were dealing with, and they now want to concentrate on you, but they're waiting for that divine timing. They're waiting for that healing. They know you need to heal. They're waiting for you to heal, Capricorn. They're willing to wait. Because like I said, some of you haven't even walked away. Some of you walked away, some of you didn't. And I feel like some of you walked away and came back. Because you have the 6 of Swords of walking away. But then you also have the Death in reverse, showing that you came back or that you just can't let go. I bet he does know you pissed. And so he's willing to wait, you know. You might have to start from scratch. So you have the 5 of Cups. So he's definitely 5 of Cups in reverse. So he's coming out of this. And he's hoping that you come out of this. So this is a heartbreak, healing from a heartbreak. Okay? You're going to have to heal from this heartbreak. He's waiting for you to heal. He or she is waiting for you to heal from this heartbreak and willing to wait. That's what happens when you have that pull. It's like sometimes you can't let it go. All right. This is what he's waiting for. He's waiting for you to walk in the sun with you. This is my scandal spiel. He's ready to walk in the sun. And you had the sun in the past as well. So he's ready. So it seems like you guys are mirroring each other. You both are kind of going back and forth, mirroring each other. So you look like you are a step ahead of your mate. He's a step behind. He or she is a step behind. We all do at some point. Okay. Because he's ready to work with you towards this harvest. But I believe he knows it's going to be a delay. He or she knows it's going to be a delay. He or she knows it's going to be a delay. Okay? And if any of you would like a private reading, let me know, because it will be more specific to you. But this here is for those of you who had a mate, who came back, who had to let go of somebody else from the past, somebody who you were holding on to. Some of you walked away, came back. But all along, you're starting to get the truth now. you're starting to become illuminated with the truth. You were illuminated in the past. You found out the truth in the past. He or she is now finding out the truth now and willing to share that. Okay? So this is what you're working on now. This is what you're working towards now. You're working towards that 10 of coin, but it's in delay. But your partner is willing to work for it now. I just sent out a video about the divine feminine and the house on the hill. I think some of you will find that interesting. Coming out of this mindset of you having to be this, I call it the 50s stereotype archetype, the 50s archetype woman. Coming out of that, looking for him to do any and everything for you, demanding what you want, getting to the place where you are getting that respect you deserve, but putting yourself first and realizing that you don't really need somebody to put you first when you're putting yourself first. Because when you put yourself out there, and I didn't say all of this in the video, FYI, but it's leading there. Because when you put yourself out there and you put so much of your energy out to someone else and deplete yourself, there's nothing else for you to give. You need to leave a lot for you. You need to fill yourself up, keep yourself full, and then you give them the overflow. Otherwise, you're putting them in a position to where they will always owe you. You don't want them owing you. You pay yourself, let them pay themselves, and then y'all come together whole. So you both are coming together whole. Because when you're fractionated, when you're a fraction of a person, you're getting a fraction of a person. And you don't want a fraction of a person. You need someone that is whole. Okay. So, because things are not going as quickly as they hope, this is the Lovers in reverse. Because things aren't going according to their time frame, Capricorn, they had to go get some advice. They was like, what do I need to do? Ask and accept support from others. That's what he had to go. That's what he or she had to do regarding this love relationship. Because they want to work towards a future with you, but I don't think you're making it easy. Yeah, they want this new beginning in the near future, but they know it's delayed. It is delayed. Let's see. What else does Capricorn's mate have before we go to advice? Whew. Thank you so much again for coming to my first live video. Thank you for your likes, subscribes. Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of things on hold, okay? And this is all for divine timing. So you have the Lovers in reverse in the near future, your new start in the near future, the new passion, level of passion. They know they're waiting for you to come into your own, to your whole, okay? They're waiting for you to make this start. So in the near future, it's not going to happen. They feel like it's not going to happen right away. They feel like it's not going to happen right away, okay? Ooh, another one just popped. Let's see. And then we have the King of Cups. So this is for you water signs also that are dealing with this person. This is emotional fulfillment. They're looking for that. They're waiting for that emotional fulfillment. So they know that they can't have you until you emotionally fulfill, which takes us back up here to you, loving yourself first. Once you love yourself first wholeheartedly, then you can love unconditionally. That's what we were talking about as well, right? Loving unconditionally, changing your perspective. So, Cappies, in order to do all of this, they're waiting for you, but they know you need to come whole in order for this all to happen. That's why it's all in reverse, because they're waiting. You have the 10 of coins in reverse, your new start in reverse, love, passion, all of this is in reverse because it's waiting. They're waiting. And they understand they're going to have to wait because you're going to need to heal. Okay? Whew, any other messages from Cappy's mate? Capricorn's mate. Any additional messages? I feel like this card on the bottom here. What do we have here? All right. The Star card. Some of you might even be dealing with an Aquarius. So, the Star card's in reverse. They haven't lost hope yet, but they're waiting for you to come around because you are their wish come true. All right? All right, so let's get our words of wisdom. Here we go. Words of advice from Spirit. I know some of you are having a hard time waiting. And many of you have been hurt. But know that healing will take you to that next level. Some of you are guarded. Don't feel appreciated. But know that by putting yourself first, it gets you your soulmate. It gets you here. Working on your finances gets you here. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's see. Words of advice. Ooh, okay. There you go. Have patience. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Realize that. It's okay. It's going to come around, Capricorn, and you're going to heal in time. Like I said, by putting yourself first, seeking your answers within, changing your perspective, nourishing your soul. That's what was at the bottom of this other deck. Nourishing your soul will give you what you need. All right, another word of advice from Spirit for Capricorn. Ooh. For April 1st through the 15th. Another word of advice for Capricorn. Ooh. All right. Focus on love. This is loving yourself. Look for the good attributes in each other and every person in your life. All right. You also had like attract like. This is what I was just talking about. Whatever you're giving off is what you're going to receive in return. Like attracts like. So if you're not whole, you're going to attract someone who's not whole. Go back to what you know and love. If you like to dance, sing, anything creative, that's what you need to do. Your current situation is giving you the opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Sometimes when you spend so much time trying to figure out, or you're in this whirlwind of a relationship, you forget who you are. And I feel like some of you now need to get back to who you were. Everything that you left behind, it seems like you drop it every time. Okay, this is a message. Every time you get into a relationship, you drop who you are. You forget about your own ambition. You forget about your own desires. You forget about your own learning. You forget about your own upliftment, spiritual growth. You forget about all those things because you're so deep into this other person, and you forget and you just leave you behind. This is a lesson that you have to learn, to never leave your own ambitions behind for someone else. Just because they've come into your life does not mean that you drop who you are. It's like you want to give all of yourself to this person, and you're not supposed to. You're only supposed to work with that person. You might have had a contract with that person, soul contract, twin flame, soul tie, what have you with that person, but that's it. You do that little bit with them, but the rest of that's you. So you give them, again, your overflow. You always make sure you're 100%, and you give them that 20%. If you're 120, you give 20 or 10. You don't give it all to them. You never give all of yourself to anyone. And don't leave behind what you came here to do. All right. Well, that's the message for Capricorns. I love you. Thank you so much. I don't think there's anything else. But maybe there is. It says actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. Okay. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. We just did that. We just talked about that. How do you stop doing what? How do you stop giving 200%? How do you stop giving everything of you? Is that what you're asking? And then we have new love. Embrace the new opportunities of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. How do you? Okay, yes. So, first of all, if you're ever giving a part of you, you know when you're giving too much, when you get nervous and you expect something in return. You know what I'm saying? So if you're expecting them to give something to you, like you're like, oh, well, every time I go out, I'm always paying. You know? Every time I go out, I want you to pay now. Or every time I do something for you, I'm looking for something in return. That's a problem. You never give to the point where you're going to expect something in return. Because when you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Because usually people are not going to give you what you want. So you might say, okay, I'm going to give up the booty, right? And every time I give up the booty, why haven't you bought me a gift? Weren't you around during Christmas? Why weren't you around during Thanksgiving? Because I've given myself. No, you give it freely if you want to. But all I'm saying is your expectations, be careful. So you never give to the point where you're expecting somebody to give something back to you in return. I'm serious. I mean, I know it's funny, but I'm serious. That's just one example. Okay? So another example. I'm talking to you on the phone all the time. You're taking all my energy. You're asking for all my advice. You want all my love. You want me to comfort you. You want me to be there for you. You want me to, every time you're going through hard times, you call me. Every time you're upset with your girlfriend, wife, everybody else, every other person in your life, you now want to call me. So now you want my resources. So now you drained all of them. Now you want to drain me. You see what I'm saying? No, you never allow someone to drain you. And at any point where you feel like, I don't really want to do that. And I know you probably get it. And I know Spirit's telling you, back off. Don't do it. And you do it anyway. You're like, oh, but I'm just being nice. Oh, well, I'm just being what I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be sweet, right? I'm supposed to be nice. I don't want to seem like a bitch, right? I don't want to seem like that. So I'm going to give everything. And then once I'm fully depleted, now I'm expecting you to give me something in return. A ring. Take me to see the family. I'm expecting all these things in return. So all I'm saying is you don't want to get yourself to the point so caught up that you're expecting all this stuff in return. Don't ever give what you can't, don't have enough to give. So if you're not filled and they're not pouring back into you and you're only pouring out, you're being depleted. And then once you're depleted, they'll move on to the next one. Yeah. Be careful. You never deplete yourself because that's when they have nothing else to get from you. They're going to move on somewhere else and deplete someone else. So you can at least either allow yourself to not be depleted. Be careful who you allow in your presence, who you allow to feed off your resources, who you allow to impart knowledge on, love on. Be careful. Because some of those people are just takers. And sometimes you might even be attracting only takers because you're such a giver. And every time you give abundantly. And then again, you're expecting something in return. And they're not giving it to you. So sometimes you're in that cycle. So this is a lesson you're going to have to learn. So for some of you who don't know how to set boundaries, yes, they're leeches. Absolutely. But they're only leeching because you're letting them leech off of you. If you don't let them leech off of you, they'll go find somebody else to leech off of. So do you want to be the person they're bleeding dry? Or, you know what I'm saying? Energy vampires, yes. Yes. So you have to set boundaries. And a lot of times you don't set boundaries because you're afraid that they won't be with you. You're afraid they're going to leave you. So you end up doing this all out of fear. You're welcome. Yes, you're doing it out of fear. And it's really fear. You'll be surprised what actually happens if you just let go. Okay? So I know the time, I think this is about to flip over to another video. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I'm sorry I went over time. I know this is going to be crazy. I don't think everybody's going to watch this video all the way through. But I love you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this again with the next sign. Friendship, every aspect of your life. Yes, you're going to have to be careful. Just put your guards up, and it's okay. And people will respect you more for being upfront about putting your guards up, being upfront about moving forward in that direction. They will know if you tell them that you have these boundaries up. Okay, Capricorn, I love you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And I had fun. I had fun doing this. Thank you so much for your support. Bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a blessed evening. I'll see y'all next week. I mean, not next week. I'll see y'all soon. All right. Bye, Miss Gill. Phyllis, I appreciate it. Love you too. Bye.